Hello, my name is Centera Getty, and today we're going to talk about laissez-faire leadership. Laissez-faire translates to allow to do. And so it's essentially a style of leadership. They do not believe in micromanaging. They believe in kind of giving you the freedom to make those own decisions. Now, this started back in the 18th century French economists who at the time believed that the government should not be intervening in anything having to do with economic natural laws. So that's where a lot of these ideas are stemming from. Um, a lot of the advantages to this style of leadership is the empowerment and autonomy. So because they are giving the leader is giving over freedom to make their own decisions, solve problems independently, and in return that can enhance the motivation and job satisfaction. Um, there can be higher creativity and innovation. So, because there's not a constant supervisor, employees are encouraged to think creatively, innovate solutions, fostering a dynamic work environment. Flexibility, so they can and will be able to adapt quickly in situations because they are making a lot of their own decisions. They are fostering that creativity and innovating their own solutions. In return, that can make them more adaptable for the future situations to come, and are able to make decisions in real time because of that. And that also comes along with skill development. So along the way, they are going to be developing more and more skills to where they can make on the time decisions, as well as take on more responsibilities and have more direct oversights. So in this leadership, again, it completely avoids any form of management. Um, so employees do feel trusted, they feel respected, they're doing great work, their work is being valued. Um, so it takes away any of that pressure that's being felt or nuisance almost of when you are being micromanaged. That element is removed altogether. Which goes into our disadvantages. So, without clear guidance or structure, employees may feel lost or uncertain because they don't have that person right there. They don't have those people to ask or come to every little thing that they may have, which can also be lead to inefficiency if they're not sure what to do. They're not sure what the end goal is. And there could also be miscommunication in the picture. So, because there is that absence of leadership, it can have misaligned goals and objectives among team members, and that could also impact productivity. Um, so, when a leader is not there making those decisions or can't see everything, they may miss some things. And sometimes you have to go back and ask, who was in charge of this? Who was accountable for this portion? And if nobody owns up to it, or if somebody is shifting the blame on some other people, or for whatever the situation, you're never going to know the full truth. You're going to get two sides of something. So, there can be an accountability issue when it comes if some things are falling short, some things were not properly done, because there isn't that clear outlined approach. And that also brings to the next thing of like, how do you mediate those issues that may come up? Um, that leader may not be there all the time because, again, this is a hands off approach. So, when a problem does come to a head, who's there to mediate it? Um, they can provide direction, but sometimes things escalate quickly and can disrupt teamwork. And again, that affects efficiency, it affects productivity. And sometimes we could have prevented from those things even happening if we were there. Same sense with the risk of people not doing anything. So, because we're not there to mark exactly what's being done, have a clear outline of some of the milestones that need to be completed by a certain time. Um, that could show people are not doing exactly what they need to be doing. It'd be hard to keep them accountable for not having a clear outline. Which takes us to, would this be a good match for IT, an IT department? Um, Entry level, I would say no. Entry level IT, no. But if this is a seniored IT team working in the department, where these are pretty seasoned individuals, they're vested in the company, you know, professionals, high performing, this could definitely be the approach to take. Um, but it really just depends, because they would have to be highly skilled and motivated by what's being asked of them and the task. And they'd have to be capable of the direction that they are going in, and have a pretty good understanding of already what they're going to be doing um, prior to experiencing this leadership. So it definitely just depends on the specific team within the ID department if this would be successful or not. Just because the accountability issues, risk of inaction, I think is going to be one of the two biggest things in that, with the entry levels, if that is attempted within trying to encompass the full IT department. Um, but yep, that's Laissez-Faire leadership. Thank you so much. And I hope everyone has a great weekend.